Hey y'all, it is a beautiful day here in Texas, not far from Houston, and as promised, I'm doing my Sunday garden tour today. Thankfully, it's not pouring down rain, it's bright and sunny, and I'm sitting under the pergola so you can see the sun shining down on me, and the sun is feeling really good today. I'm starting to get over the flu that I've had for almost 2 weeks now, and I'm starting to get my voice back, not coughing as bad as I was. So hopefully today I won't have to stop every 3 minutes because I'm having a coughing fit. But anyway, I feel like we got quite a bit done this week, and it may not seem like that to y'all, but when you're trying to do things in your spare time after work, it's kind of hard to get everything done because we don't have a crew. It's just Tommy and I. And, I didn't film us doing all these things. I just don't have time right now because we're working on remodeling our laundry room. I don't have time to work in the garden and film working in the garden, but I will be getting back to that eventually maybe. That's why I'm just doing garden tours to show y'all the garden as it grows. Now, right now in the spring as everything's starting to bloom. So let's get started on the garden tour because that's what you're here for. Show you guys the fish today if we can find them. Nope. It appears they are hiding somewhere. So maybe we'll catch a glimpse of them later. I see some in there, but you aren't going to be able to see them because of the reflection from the sky. But this is my peaceful place. Alright, so I'm going to walk along the street here, show you guys. There's the lake. You can see it there. That's where it starts. We're just going to walk along here. See this big oak tree? No idea how old it is, but it's pretty big. You can see my chicken coop back there in the far right hand corner. And the outdoor shower. And here, so that's the view from the road today. Here are my tomatoes, which are still surviving despite the cat trying to take them out. Got a combination of big boy tomatoes and cherry tomatoes in here. I had thought that one was for sure a goner, but it has managed to come back. Gardenia flowers haven't opened up yet, just got the blooms still, but they're coming. You can tell that one's trying to open, so probably by next week we should have some pretty white blooms on here. Still have not done anything in that bed, but I need to get on it. There's the cannas. They're getting taller. And there's the ones on the other side. Here's my green bell peppers. You can see I got a pepper growing right there. And we have squash. And I did put cilantro seeds in here, but I was at Tractor Supply and they had yellow bell peppers, so I planted a yellow bell pepper over here. And on this side, we've got the cucumbers, which had gotten way too much water, so those are kind of yellow. But what can you do when it rains, you know? They'll come back. They'll be fine. And I have some little tomatoes here. We'll see if they do anything. Coming back over here. Still need to move those cinder blocks that were by the pond. That's the blue potato bush. Maybe this will be the year that it actually gets some blooms on it. We'll see. But we did get all the rocks along this border here. Those are moss rocks, and they are heavy. Tommy and I got all those, which defines this bed a whole lot better. We're really happy with the way those rocks turned out. And here is my fig tree, doing really pretty. I cut down most of that Confederate rose hibiscus that was dead. Those are a little too big for my lopper, so Tommy's gonna have to use the chainsaw to finish getting rid of the dead parts. The elephant ears are getting bigger. That's a lantana, which I love because it attracts all the butterflies. Some more elephant ears and some cannas there in the back. I have all this stuff over here right now because I haven't decided where to put it. And I think I said last time I'm going to put watermelon or pumpkin here, and that's still the case. Just haven't done it yet. Over here, my verbena that I transplanted is doing really well. Gonna be my future screen for the outdoor shower as it gets bigger. Got a little burn pile going over there, and a Confederate rose hibiscus there in the center that is going to be moved along with the last couple of rocks around it. So this will just be wide open grass for whoever buys the property, because people like their grass. Over here, I had planted spinach, chives, dill, and onion. And other than the spinach, I don't see anything happening. So today I'm going to be planting onion sets all on this end down here. This should be a good spot for them. So let's take a look at the baby chickens, because some of them are going to my daughter today. She's coming to pick them up. Ooh. There's the ones. They like to just sit up on top of those stairs. Let's see if I can. Hey, you guys. Say hi. Oh, can't come out. Can't come out. We were just checking on you. Yep, you think the grass is greener out here, huh? Pretty soon you guys will be able to run around, but not right now. You're still too little and the cats would get you. Go back inside. So 7 of them today will be going to my daughter's house. She's been working on building a chicken coop. So 5 of them will be staying. Haven't decided which 5, but the rest will now be my daughter's. That's where our canoe sits. It's a canoe stand. And no action yet on that lily that comes up here once a year. But I keep looking for it. I have it on my list of things to do to repaint this art that came from one of my great uncles. Figure I can at least make it somewhat pretty. But if y'all seen it in videos and wondered what it was, that's what it's here for. Came from one of my great uncles. Air conditioner is going, but here is the shrimp plant. Let's see the little heart-shaped flowers. So, gardenia isn't doing much over here, but we'll check back on it in a week. Got one of my ferns, my lemon tree, Meyer lemon, doing good. Over here we have our orange tree. See the beginnings of some oranges. This one is an azalea. Some rosemary. The little rose bush that I thought was dead is coming back. And those are petunias. And then I have my little herb garden here. This one is sage. I can't remember what all of them are. I remember this one specifically. And this says oregano, but that's to keep the cat from laying up in here. Got another fern up there. They do well here. Got an azalea over here. Some wandering Jew. Some plants I'm going to be planting today. Petunia, petunia, and another wandering Jew. This one is an entrapment lily. Should be blooming soon. My Christmas cactus, an ivy, and another fern. And last but not least, the Confederate rose hibiscus that sits here behind the giant saw blade. Not a lot happening. These are from last year. You can plant these seeds and get a whole lot more Confederate rose hibiscus, or you can just cut a stem off, a branch off, like this one would be better, and put it in water and it'll get roots, or you can just stick it in a pot or in the ground. But it's, for me, I like to put it in water and get roots first. So, very easy to propagate these. There's my adult chickens. They kind of stay close to me if I'm outside because they think I'm going to start digging and they might get some bugs or some worms. And now it's time to plant the onion sets that I bought. They are a red Carmen onion, late summer, early fall harvest, GMO free, grown in the USA. Let's read. It says, full sun, zones 3 to 9, depth 1 to 2 inches, height 10 to 12 inches, spacing 3 inches. So, I'm going to get these planted in that little bed over here by my fire area. Hopefully the squirrels do not come and dig these up, or the chickens, but there's a lot of squirrels back here in this area for some reason. Alright, just gonna put them down in there. About 3 to 4 inches apart. Some of them look better than other ones. This looks all dried up, so there's no way I'm gonna bother planting that. Well, my camera shut off in the middle of planting the onions because it's so hot. We're in the 90s today and my camera was in full sun. So it said, nope, I'm done, I'm out of here. So I don't know where it cut off until I start editing the video, but in case you're wondering, is it worth planting onions as far as cost goes? I got 80 onion sets for $4, so organic onions at the grocery store right now are a little over $1 a piece, so that would cost me over $80 for that many onions. So yes, I would say it's worth it. Sorry, an airplane's going by. I would say it's definitely worth it as far as cost goes to try and grow your own onions. And the easiest way by far is to use onion sets because, you know, anyway. Growing anything from seed, except maybe cucumbers, is always the harder way to go in my opinion here anyway. But anyway, I'm going to get inside where it's cooler and come back out later in the day once the sun starts going down on that side of the house. Thank you guys for coming along on today's garden tour. I'm going to also work on the video we did of tearing out our laundry room and let y'all see what we're doing inside the house. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you on whatever the next video is. And if I don't see you before Easter, then I hope you have a happy Easter.